Welcome back, friends, to more Lord of the Rings Online. In the last episode, I began investigating the mysterious circumstances of Stanric's death, and it is time to continue that investigation right now. I need to head to his home by the Megaron at the top of the city, but I have to be very careful not to be spotted by guards. I'm assuming this may be like the pie running quest and the mail delivery in the Shire, where you just have to be careful not to be seen by certain people, maybe? Yeah, see, there's a little eye right here on my mini-map, so I need to avoid that guy. Don't want to get seen. Let me get off the road. Another guy over there. Oh, wait a minute. Who saw me? I didn't even notice. I was trying to remember who this guy was. Dang, sorry about that, guys. Let me go try again. Unfortunate. Alright. Should I just even restart the episode? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I fail a quest. There's no need to edit that out. Although, I am lost, and now this is just getting awkward. Over here. So I don't need to read this again, since I did already read it. But just as a recap, he wants me to investigate Stanric's house, because of the mysterious circumstances. And... You know what? Why am I getting off my horse? I don't need to be sneaky. I just need to not be seen. Alright. So that guy is no good. Can't be seen by him. And there's that guy. Gotta be careful not to be seen by him. Oh, that guy's turning around. Let me just wait. Because that guy is stationary. You know what? It may be best if I come on this side instead. And then there's a bunch of eyes over here. But I need to get to Stanric's home right there. Gotta be careful with that guy. No, never mind. He's not a guard. Alright. We're in! We're in, boys. You see something glinting on the floor of Stanric's home. It's a key. A key! It might unlock doors in the lockhouse. Okay, so... What am I doing? Ask Cernod why his jail keys were on the floor in Stanric's home. Avoid being spotted, so I still have to be careful not to be seen. I could use my hobbit stealth. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, nobody can see me now. When will I ever have to use this in this playthrough? I might as well use it now. It makes me move super slow, though. That's the only problem. That's alright. It's fun. I'm like a little burglar, investigating a murder mystery. Nobody can see me, sneaking around. Perfect. Am I almost there? Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm just gonna come off of stealth. I'm moving too slow. Although there is... some watchful eyes there.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Sinred glances from side to side with a look of panic on his face. Sithric tells me I will be committing treason if I tell you what passed. You found the hint I left behind, though. Stanric is not dead. Sithric is ordering him kept below. The guards and I were ordered to lock him away, so we did. Sithric said he would have Stanric killed if I did not help, so I complied. I will not stop you from righting this wrong. I cannot believe I ever trusted such a man as Sithric. Sinric indicates that Stanric is detained within the lockhouse. Okay, interesting. So that's good he's not dead. He's in prison, though. There he is.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Kippen, I cannot believe you found me.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Sithric is a lying, greedy, power-hungry traitor. I must have justice for what he has done here. He and I disagree, but imprisonment and death have never been warranted. But perhaps it is time I stand up for what is really right for Stanguard and risk breaking the law at last. Free me from these bonds, Kippen. Come, my friend, let us go and end this now. Sithric must pay for what he has done to me, and to Stanguard.
Sithric, emissary of Theoden, rules in Stonrig's place among rumors of foul play, and Stanguard lies in disarray.
Alright, let's bust him out. Let's get rid of these shackles here. Stanric is free, and now Sithric must pay for his crimes.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Free at last. Thank you, Kippen. I cannot believe the gall of Sithric, nor how deep corruption runs in his veins. It is time to take back my city. It appears that I am further in your debt, Kippen. Sithric and his guards must have given me a sleeping draft. He could not bear that we were being productive again. Before I throw him in the stocks, I want to know why. Why is he here? Why has he gone to such lengths to cripple us completely? I am weak, but I hope he will help me. It is time to take back Stanguard and win the hearts of my men. Will you join me? Of course I will. Let's go.
Our mission is dire.
Go rally the men, and I will make my way to the mead hall to confront Sithric. The men are often in the inn at this time of night. Meet me at the mead hall when you can. I don't have the strength to fight Sithric alone now. I have not eaten or slept since I was locked up down here. Stanric wants you to rally the men of Stanguard while he makes his way to the mead hall. God and the others left because Sithric is corrupt. I hear he left because Sithric is a murderer. Shh! Not so loud, you fool!
What brings you to these lands?
But Kippen, what are you doing here? Sithric has men looking for you at this very moment. You should run. Why have you returned, friend? It must be urgent if you are risking so much. Stanric is alive. I cannot believe Sithric would stoop to such lies to secure his power here. And for what? To starve us out and cripple us? Come, men, let us join Stanric and Kippen. To the mead hall. It is time to confront the traitor. Here we are. Very interesting.
Our mission is dire.
Kippen, I must ask to borrow your strength this night. It looks to me like Sithric does not intend to go down without a fight. You shall never get away with what you did, Sithric. We now have witnesses to your lies. By the law of Theoden King, I demand that you arrest all of them. Kill them if you must. What are you waiting for, you cowards? Do the king's bidding at once. Yes, sir. It's an awkward silence here. Oh, he just did an aggro. He's got an interesting little hat on him. Please stop, I yield. You, what are you waiting for, I'm sorry, sir, but this is wrong. Treason! Do you think you will find mercy at Edoras when you are tried by Grima for your defiance? Forgive me, Kippen. Poor guy, he's conflicted, but he's still doing the wrong thing, so He's gonna have to pay the price. You will all pay. No!
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
You did it, Kippen. Sithric will be locked up for his proper place in a prison. Stangard will be made right at last, and it is all thanks to you. There's nothing left for you to help with. You have freed us from Sithric's mad corruption at last. By the way, I noticed things were a little dark, and one of you guys commented in one of my videos saying things looked a little dark. And I agree, maybe it's a little bit dark. So let me see if I can. I don't really see a way to lighten this up. Where's the brightness thing? There's brightness and there's contrast. Ooh, that's bright. Maybe just a little bit. Let's see what the... That makes a big difference. It's a lot of contrast, though. Let's see, maybe right there, maybe a little brighter. Nah, that's a little too bright. Let me do like 104 and 120. Alright, maybe that looks a little bit better for you guys. It definitely does look a lot brighter on my end, so maybe that's a good adjustment. Okay. Sorry about that little pause there to edit that. I should have honestly done that off screen, but anyways, let's continue here.
Our mission is dire.
You have my gratitude and the lasting friendship of Stangard for what you have done, Kippen. You will always be welcome among the men of Stangard. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. I hope to see the more of you here at Stangard, Kippen, for things will be improving again for my men, no matter what the consequences with the king.
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Do you have a moment, Kippen? In all of our recent turmoil, there is something that completely escaped my memory. To the east lies Parth Celebrant, and more importantly, one of my men, Briffard. I sent him out with a peasant to gather reeds for Stangard, but he has yet to return. Briffard means well, but sometimes he fails to see the importance of small tasks. It would mean a great deal to me if you would track him down. He should be at a small camp in the northern Parth Celebrant, just outside Thinglad. You have my thanks. Alright, so we're ready to vector out to another region. Yeah, hopefully the brightness is looking a little bit better for you guys. I try to make it just a little bit more bright. Kind of subtle, you know, I don't want to blast it with brightness. But let me know what you think in the comments, if it looks a little better or not. Again, I usually record a bunch of episodes before I upload them, so usually I can't address comments until like the next season, you know? So your comments on this video will probably be addressed in season 20 or 19 or whatever. Whatever the next one is. I think we're on 18. Oh, see, that map is looking very bright. Now that I pull it up here. That's looking bright. But then the game looks okay, but that map... I mean, look at all that white balance here. It's... yeah, I don't know. I think it looks okay like this. Okay, not too far now. The teeming nest. I've been here for a quest already, I believe, to destroy the eggs and kill some worms. But time to keep going east. Let me see where I am on the map. Right here. Already went there for that fort. So, okay. Very good. First thing is first, let me open up the stables at this new location.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
And before I start turning in quests, let me see if I need a reforge.
Welcome, my friend.
I always pick the wrong one.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
No, I do not need to reforge. Great.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Of course Stanric would send someone. Come then, let us speak.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Ho there, have we met before? Your face is familiar. Perhaps I have seen you in Stangard. No matter. Am I to assume you have been sent to find out what is taking us so long? You see, several of our servants have gone missing over the past few weeks while gathering the reeds for Stangard. None have returned. I was sent myself to watch over a peasant today, to make sure that we do not have any more problems. The man I escorted is taking longer than expected. I had to return here to attend to some personal matters after bringing him to the river's shore. Go search for him. He had better have a good reason for working so slowly.
Horn gave you a map. Let me see it.
You are a ways from home, Kippen. This field of Celebrant was the site of a great battle 500 years ago, where my ancestors rode to the aid of the Sword of Gondor against an invading Easterling tribe. Ah, you have met Horn? You must already know of this battle then. He is a young man, but he has an old man's fascination with history, and is perhaps too keen to speak on the past to anyone who will listen. He said too much to Theoden King, they say, and earned himself a place here at the garrison. I have been here much longer than Horn, I regret to say, and me with 3 daughters left behind in Rohan. It has been too long since I could send word to them. My wife worries. She always has. I wish I was there to console her. She worries, you know. Oh, I am sorry. You're not interested in my own travails? Horn gave you a map? Let's see it. Yes, I have already sifted through most of these locations. Let me mark these 3 for you. Examine those sites, and perhaps you will find something of use to us. That guy is going to town on his little flute there. Okay. Let me start doing some of these quests here. Let me go search for the missing servant. First of all. There's a backpack. There's a bunch of wolves here. Hopefully they didn't kill this servant. Said he was towards the river's edge here. Oh no. Mangled Rohirrim. Not good. There's a wolf. There are 2 wolves eating his intestines. Not good. You have found what remains of the servants. I have to seek revenge, right? I can't let these wolves get away with it. Okay. Now, before I turn this in, I kind of want to explore the areas here for the epic quest. Yeah, there's a big wolf presence here. That seems to maybe be the problem of the servants not coming back. Some brigands. And what is this? Oathbreakers. Path Celebrant Explorer. What is this? Marked location. You have discovered the field of Celebrant. You sift through the debris near the base of the pillar, but find nothing of interest. So, Oathbreakers here. Let me just kill a couple, just for the heck of it. So, pretty interesting because, you know, as has been mentioned, this was the site of a great battle 500 years ago, where the men of Gondor were in battle with Easterling tribes, and Rohan came to their aid, as they always tend to do. And I guess some of the spirits from that battle haunt these lands. So, fairly interesting. You sift through the debris and find a number of arrowheads, but nothing worth keeping. I'm eager to get over there and see what those ruins are all about. Another marked location here. Right at the outskirts of these ruins. Find a small bronze-worked heirloom among the debris. Let me kill this brigand. And I collected a battlefield map. Very cool. Okay. Time to go turn in these quests. Yeah, so... interesting. There might be a few more quest hubs to the east. But I'm assuming I'm going to be quite busy here for a little while. Okay.
What brings you to these lands?
Dead at the Maws of Wolves? They have never been this hostile towards our men. You have my thanks for finding him despite the circumstances. I will send word to Stangard explaining the situation. I suppose I will need to keep a closer watch on these peasants from now on.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I know not why these wolves have taken to preying on our men, but it must be stopped. Everyone must be kept safe, and more importantly, I cannot return to Stangard with more blood on my hands. Their den is to the east along the shore of the Great River. May fortune be with you. I desire not to explain another loss.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Well, Kippen, this is a bad sign. The wolves should not be acting this way towards our men. I have noticed that there have been far fewer creatures on the field as of late. I do not know why these beasts have suddenly deserted their homes, but surely something is wrong. Humor me, search outside the wolf den and see if you can find any beasts or any evidence of what is going on.
What is this? What have you found?
Cedric takes the bronze-worked heirloom he found among the debris at one of the battlefield locations and turns it around in his hand. You found this among the rocks? The years have not been kind to it. See how the bronze is bent here and here? A weapon did most of the work on it, and time did the rest. I cannot tell what this used to be. Perhaps a decorative addition to a helmet? This gives us no advantage as far as I can see, but it is instructive to think of the things we leave behind. Was this Gondorian? Or from a helm of the Aerlingus? Or was it an Easterling in make? 500 years later, we cannot tell. Perhaps I will give it to my wife when I return to Rohan. She will be proud of her Cedric for bringing her such an interesting item. I am sorry, Kippen, I became quite distracted. While you were away, I received word from a scout in the Rushgore of a strange happening in the swampy land. Find Edbrit at Akolf's camp, southeast of here, on the edge of the Rushgore, and see what has happened. So interesting, I'm already kind of vectoring off to Rushgore, which is right there. But at the same time, I kind of want to see what's going on over here. But you can see we're going to be going to Rohan in the south next, but not ready for that quite yet, obviously. Slain deer of Thinglad litter the ground. Need to kill 12 of these wolves. I can do that. You have discovered the murderous pit. My god. The murderous pit of doom. So it looks like there was a quest item that popped up. Yep. You have recovered a chunk of rotten wolf flesh from one of the many wolves in the murderous pit. The flesh is torn by wolf teeth, only further supporting the notion that the wolves have begun to feed on each other in desperation. All of the wolves that have feasted on the fallen appear to have been developing a vicious disease. In order to cull this disease and safeguard Stanguard, you decide that it would be best to burn the fallen wolves in the den. Forgot to reforge. That's alright. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I accidentally picked up 2 at once, so that thing is going to remain in my inventory for a while. Maybe I can just destroy it. I always get paranoid about deleting duplicate quest items because it makes me paranoid that it's going to cancel the quest or something like that. But obviously that did not happen, thankfully. That wound is very annoying. Slows me down. Slows me down a lot. Let me round up this third one here. And then I will just kill all 3 together, and that should be the end of them. Very good. I'll just collect these branches, why not? Okay. I need to find some more corpses. You have found a horse of the Rohirrim fallen and mauled by the wolves. There's another one down here. Little backpack, sure, I'll grab it, why not? Well, actually, no point in getting my horse when I can burn this corpse right now. Right, and then let me look for one more clue here. A wolf lies dead on the ground from what appears to be wounds from a blade. Let me see if there's somebody who can reforge my weapon here. Yep. Sweet. So let me reforge before I turn these in.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Just so I can continue getting experience on these, so that when the time comes to forge a new weapon, I'll have a bunch of runes and stuff to level it up.
What brings you to these lands?
Good, you made it back alive. Not that I doubted your resolve, but the pit has claimed many a creature. Now that the way is cleared, I have another task for you.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
The tidings you bring me are gravely concerning. We must send word of these discoveries to Idmar and the Watchers along the road to the south. But first, would you be willing to finish the task my unfortunate servant and I started? Stanguard needs repairs constantly, and the reeds from the river's edge are very helpful to us. Please gather some, then return to me.
Our mission is dire.
So then it is as I thought. These wolves are without any nourishment from the field and have become more dangerous in desperation. I cannot believe that they attack one of our horses. Such a shame. I'll send word to Stangard and ask that we handle the situation before it grows out of our control.
What brings you to these lands?
These wolves have become very dangerous in desperation. A disease would have made them even more of a threat. Your initiative has served well. You have my thanks. Normally I would end the episode right here, but I feel like this is the last quest before I evict her out again, so let me just do it real quick. We'll go a little bit longer today. Let me just collect some of the reeds. Good stuff. And one more. Let me go turn this in. Oh man, it's already late. I want to keep recording and playing, but gotta go to bed. Got work in the morning.
Will you aid the horse lords?
Good, good. I am glad that you again made it past the wolves with little difficulty. If we had more servants like you, Warden, I would not find myself in such situations. Perhaps such a sentiment is callous, but I do not seek your approval. Come, let us bundle those reeds. It is time you brought these to Idmar. Are you ready to depart?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
You know, that sounds like it's going to be an instance quest that might take a little while, so I'm not going to tack this on towards the end of this episode. We'll pick up here where we left off in the next episode. So thanks for watching. See you then.